Yo, question, couch doodlers. How do you get what's inside your head out? Find out on this episode of the Couch Doodle Show. Let's go! A Fragaboom! Yo! Welcome back. I am Fragaboom, your host, and you are watching the Couch Doodle Show. Today's question is, how do you get what's in your head out and on paper? Or, fancier terms, is how do you manifest your imagination? Well, let me tell you about something. It is called the free flow drawing system. Here you can see I'm drawing a Rocketeer without any use of sketches or layouts. I do a lot more of these on my Instagram, called Couch Doodles, and I'd like to teach you how to do this in the Couch Doodles Doodle Dojo. That's right, the Couch Doodles Doodle Dojo. I'm going to be teaching you how to be an Imagine Ninja and an engineer. What the heck are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Our brains are broken up into two different hemispheres. We have the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain. The right side of the brain handles things like emotion, mood, feeling. That's where we get music, poetry, and a lot of art. Now the left side handles things like math, problem solving, logic, makes sense of the world, and puts it in structure. Now that's how I broke these things up. To be an Imagine Ninja, which is Imagine Ninjutsu, we are dealing with the right side of the brain. And for the left side of the brain, it's called Ninjineering. With that, I'm going to teach you with this piece that I just did, how I use those facets. Oh, let's go. And here we are with the rough pencils for the piece. This piece is going to be used as a cover for a very limited edition special sketchbook from Airship Notebooks. I'm going to get more into that in a little bit, but as you can see, this is what my imagination looks like. It just pours out of the pencil, and I wanted it to come out and towards the reader. So I wanted you to get this sort of feeling. A lot of Imagine Ninjutsu went into this. Next up, I had to think about what kind of tools I'd be using since this is going to be embossed into a leather cover. So I decided to use Airship Notebooks Auto Quills. Now the size is important, so here I'm testing out the different tips. This is the 03, the 04, then we're going to jump into the 05 and the 06. I wanted to make sure, since this is going to be embossed into leather with silver ink, that the artwork would read. Now what ends up happening from there is you're going to have to dictate a style based on your materials. So I came up with this, sort of a cross between like a Mobius and a Terrata style, but I wanted to make sure my motion worked in a Michael Golden sort of way. That's a bit of ninjineering. And now that we've used a little ninjineering to figure out what language, what marks we're going to use to ink this thing, let's use a little bit of our Imagine Ninjutsu and figure out how we're going to make this thing feel. Let's go. Overall, I wanted a feeling of motion and exhilaration. So as I'm drawing this, I'm seeing this thing in my mind's eye, and I see it pretty clearly. I use this system called the image streaming. It's part of the free flow drawing system that I'll teach you, but it lets me feel this sort of sense of whole as I'm drawing the thing. So I'm taking this, I'm guiding it along. These boxes are sort of a guide so you can see what I'm thinking. And here are the finished pencils. I don't really go much tighter than this when I ink myself, and a lot of times I don't even pencil at all. So I'm going to jump in with the inks with the 5, and we're going to begin by inking this duck pilot. The ink on this thing is great. It comes out nice, not a lot of bleed, and you know, they're a good tool. I have nothing but great things to say about this tool. So I'm using a little bit in engineering as I'm inking. I'm trying to think about the shape of the head. So I'm thinking about the perspective, I'm thinking about foreshortening, I'm thinking about rules. So Ninjineering kind of lives in Rulesville. I hope you're enjoying this. Let's jump into a time lapse. I sketch on a lot of paper, and I realize that paper is very important to me. That's why the very first time I tried an Airship Alpha sketchbook, I thought, man, this is the best paper. But I thought, what would be one that would be even crazier, more deluxe? So I called them up and I talked to the guy, Mike Shiano, and we talked about the idea of an exclusive Couch Doodle sketchbook, one that has paper to the specs that I would draw to, and one that I would recommend to everyone. And we did it. We came up with a thread-bound, 122-pound ivory paper sketchbook with my artwork embossed. And guess what? There's going to be a limited edition one as well in purple and gold ink with some extras. It will be available just in time for Inktober, as we're going to release it in early September. Check out these details. This is just a snapshot of what's in my brain, and I try to use as much imagine-ninjutsu and engineering as I could in creating this image for you. I hope you enjoy it. And there you have it. Hopefully you can see how using the combination of Imagine Ninjutsu and Ninjineering can create an awesome piece. Like I said before, this piece is for an exclusive Artist Edition Airship notebook. And to thank you for watching this, Airship has given you an awesome 30% off coupon code when you go to www.airship.store. That's right, 30% off your whole order if you put Couch Doodles in as your coupon code. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please put notifications on. Please share. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments. I appreciate it. I will see you soon with some more Couch Doodle Show. I am your host, Fragaboom. Thank you for watching. Hey, some gum. Why, I have bad breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the camera. You see it?
Yeah.
What are we gonna rap about?
Japanese drinks.
What?
Japanese drinks.
Japanese drinks? Alright. Here we go. Oh, she wants me to drop to my knees and think. She wants me to rap about Japanese drinks. There's so many. They have coffee, they have beer, they have whiskey. They got stuff, man. Can you ever hear me, yo? They got these soda with the glass balls. They got them other drinks like...
Dad, I need to stop it for a minute.
Why?
I forgot my doll.
But we don't have a car seat for her. Right? So let's keep on going, right? Because guess what, yo? I told people... You can't stop me. I wanted to rap about Japanese coffee, but instead you stopped me, just a little girl. Cause I revolve around you. You're my world. Yeah. Definition of cool. Yeah. Definition of cool. Yeah. Definition of cool. Definition of cool. Yeah. What is cool? Cool is when you're hanging out. Watching crack flicks, drinking Snapple and I'm banging out. Cool is when you're walking down the street and find $1. Buy a lotto ticket, win $1 million and holler. Damn, I won and without any friction, I go see a movie. Pulp Fiction, I go and get my ticket and I'm good to go. I see this fine woman sitting in the next row. I think she's alone, always still my heart. I go to get a number, but the movie's about to start. I say that's cool, I get it after the show. Cause I'm good at getting numbers, as all the girls know, cause I'm cool. Definition of cool. Yeah. Definition of cool. Yeah. Definition of cool. Yeah. Definition of cool. Yeah. What is cool? Cool is when you listen to the Frega, doing fatal moves, Mortal Kombat on the Sega. Cool is when Marcellus gets medieval on your ass. He's a lawnmower and your butt is the grass, yeah. And you know the jam's cool, like kicking with your girl, walking home after school. Cool is when
when you're making love for the first time. Hear fireworks, bing bong, the bell chime. Cool as when you're safe and not a straight killer. I'd rather see violence from a purple gorilla, yeah. Like the comic book Black Flag, boxing E-Max, putting fools in a body bag, yeah. And you know it's the best. If you wanna find cool, go to Maximum Press, yeah. It's all good, you know it's the jam, yo. Cool.
Hello, Couch Doodlers. Please join me in welcoming our first guest, my friend Jung-gi, Master Kim Jung-gi.
No master.
Master. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining, my
Thank
friend.
you.